Hello everyone, how are you all? Welcome back to the class, guys. I hope you all are doing really great. And now we are resuming in our world geography series. In the last two parts, we have seen Europe. And in Europe, we have seen in part one about the political features, exact location of countries. Now we remember, guys. In part two, we were focusing upon the seas surrounding it, straits, and some important places which have been in news. That was our focus area, guys. Part 3 will be about the physical features. Physical features, Europe. Now this is part 3. Over here we are going to focus on physical features, guys. This is very important. Now your base is set. If I ask you Hungary, if I ask you Croatia is touching is a landlocked country or not? This is fixed now, guys. Are you understanding? You know that where is Latvia? You are not confused that Latvia cannot be in West Europe. It cannot be Southern Europe. So you have this idea, right? So appreciate yourself, guys. Over here, you can now even draw the slide map of this particular area, guys. A rough map you can draw. Right, so over here you will find Latvia, and over here Iberian Peninsula. This I'll tell you today. Okay, so in physical features, now we are establishing this political features we have made of certain blocks. Now we will be putting physical features in the form of where are the mountain ranges, what are important mountain ranges there, what is the longest one, longest means tallest one. And in the North American one, you have seen tallest Denali. In your Southern America, in your South America, you have seen in that continent, the tallest one was Aconcagua. In the Africa one, you have seen Kilimanjaro. And we have compared in the last videos, we have compared their heights too. Today, we will add one more mountain, which will be the tallest in Europe. And then we will compare all the 4 mountains also. Right, guys? Rivers. Over here, we will see some miscellaneous other facts if there are, right? Seas surrounding the Europe in the last class we have seen. Let us revise just once, guys. So this is my Europe map. If now for just 1 minute, I am telling you certain countries, can you just spot them? Can you just spot them? If I say Hungary, can I say Hungary, Serbia, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, Andorra? Just try to highlight on your map, guys. Try to see where it is, right? Andorra is over here. Liechtenstein over here. Hungary over, this is not Hungary, guys. This is Hungary because this is a petal, rose petal. You have to like flower type shape. Then over here you have to know about, so these are the states you must be knowing about: Bulgaria, Romania, Moldova, Budapest. Budapest is your nothing else, but it is the capital, right? Capital also you try to understand. In the last class, now you know about these particular areas. What is this area? Bothnia, Finland, Riga. What is this? Which sea is this? Baltic. 2 straits over here, Kiel Canal over here, North Sea over here. This is the revision I am doing, guys. So don't think that those who are directly coming to this video, just see the previous video, then only you will try to connect with me, right? Because a lot of students are connecting just because they are connecting throughout the series, right? Over here, Dover Strait, this is English Channel, this is your St. George Channel, this is your North Channel, sorry. This is your Bay of Biscay. See, whatever we are doing, it is 99%. 1% you will appreciate, or you will basically consolidate that particular material, enrich your material by solving test series. Whatever question you are finding in test series and you are not able to solve, I am telling you 90% of the questions you will be able to solve. 10% question, whatever you are finding new information, whatever you are finding that, okay, here I got tricked because of that particular question. So add that particular question in this particular revision module of world geography, guys. Over here, then you will see this particular area of Gibraltar, Alboran, Liguan, and Liguan से पहले यहाँ पर कौन सा island थे? Balearic Sea. This is your strait. Which strait? This is your which sea? Tyrrhenian, Bonifacio Strait, Messina Strait. This is your Adriatic Sea. This is your Aegean. But this is your Ionian. This is your Black. This is your Sea of Marmara. This is your Sea of Azov. Over here, you have seen one strait connecting Sea of Azov and this particular Black Sea. That is Kerch, Strait of Kerch, right? This one is Kerch. I am doing this revision just for you only, guys. Try to recall. Just don't think blankly. Pause video. Whenever I am saying something, pause the video, think about it. Then use these methods, right? I know some of you are utilizing these methods, but I want all of you who are like giving your time to me. I want You all to utilize it to the maximum, guys, right? Now we will be seeing the mountain parts, the physical part, rivers, important mountains, if there are any grasslands in Europe or not. You know that this is not the tropic of Cancer is not passing. You know that it is beyond tropics, right? You understand tropics, right? Over here, tropic of Cancer and tropic of Capricorn, this is equator. So this Europe is beyond tropics. Over here you will see Europe, so it is in the temperate region. Understanding, guys? So we will see the physical features. Of physical features will be changed over here. Okay, so let us see one by one the mountains first of all. So see over here, first of all, mountains I am showing you. Now mountains we will be understanding, guys. First range over here you will see over here, guys, these particular mountains. What do we call these particular mountains? These are very easy, Scandinavian mountains, guys. Now, do you remember the difference between Scandinavia and Nordic countries? If not, see the part 1 of that video. I hope you must be remembering. Pause the video and try to think what is the, like, what all countries are included in Scandinavia and what all countries are included in this Nordic countries. Over here, you will find one more chain. In this particular area only, you will find one more chain, that is Jolan Mountains, guys. Jolan Mountains. And the feature of these Jolan Mountains are similar, like, have you seen Aravalli of India? I have told you Drakensberg in South Africa of which continent? Africa continent. What feature I was telling you? That these are old fold mountains. Once they used to be like Himalayas, like that particular Andes, Rockies, huge, tall. But now they have, over the period of time, they have become old. So they have become scrapped basically, right? Their height got reduced basically like this. So these are old fold mountains. Examples of old fold mountains. You will add one more, Jolan Mountains, guys, right? So over here you will see these two, Scandinavian, Jolan. Somewhere you will find Scandinavia. Most of the maps in your atlas, Scandinavia you must be seeing. Somewhere you will find this Jolan also, right? Basically these two are not different. These are one and the same thing. Somewhere you will find Jolan, somewhere you will find Scandinavia, right? Next you come to one important mountain. Can you spot Hungary? Not. Can you spot Germany? Or can you spot the petal we have seen, the rose petal over here? This is the bud, this is one petal, this is second petal, this is third petal, this is fourth. Can you write down the country's name again, this particular area, in the form of, I have told you, in the form of flower? You try to remember. Okay, over here you know that ये आपको separate करना है यहाँ पर. This is Denmark. So over here you will find one mountain range over here. This is known as Harz Mountains. See in your atlas too. If not, make your atlas. Remember that there are Harz Mountains like this. Now in physical geography, when you will be studying about mountains, you study that mountains are of two types, block mountain and fold mountain. Under block mountain, what all example you will give in the world? Do you know any example of block mountains? Block mountains basically forms from divergent feature, right? Divergent plate tectonics activity. So block mountains, what will be the example you will give? You will give the example of this Harz Mountains, guys. These are not fold mountains, these are block mountains. So over there you will give this example of Harz Mountains of Germany, guys. Understanding? Right, just wait. Now there is one more example of block mountains, and that is over here in Germany only. You will find over here, guys. These are Black Forest, guys. Black Forest. Black Forest is the cake type feature also, right? Confectionery item, Black Forest pastries and all. Black Forest over here you will find. Very important feature, that is a block mountain. Over here, which country is this? France. France and Germany, guys. Spain and Germany is not nearby. Spain is over here, France is over here. Don't get confused. Over here you will find one mountain chain also like this. So one side you will see Black Forest, and one side you will see this particular mountains named as Vosges. Vosges Mountains. Can you pause the video? Can you find it in your atlas? So what you are seeing, that this is the feature is like this. Understanding, guys? This is the depression and both side mountains you can see. What is this? This is Vosges. This is depression depth. This is your Black Forest. And between this one important river of Germany, you will see one important river of these areas, Rhine river, will be flowing like this, right? Because near a depression only this rivers flows. I'll be telling you about the rivers when I'll be telling you about different rivers of the Europe. Then I'll be telling you that this Rhine river is flowing from here. So this over here, you will see one river will be flowing like this. Okay, so understand Vosges mountains and Black Forest mountains over here. Understanding, guys, one more important mountains now you are getting to see, guys, over here above Switzerland. What you are seeing, this area, this over here like this. Let me show you, just let me erase this. This is Switzerland, this is France, this is Germany, and like this in their border you will see one mountain range. This is Jura mountains, guys. Over here this is Vosges, over here this is Black Forest, and nearby Jura mountains. And over here Italy, above Italy, and this particular area, whole area, basically Italy is being protected by, you can say, one mountain chain, and that is very important. That is Alps mountain chain. Example of fold, young fold mountains, guys, Alps. आपने सुना भी होगा ये. So it is covering like this in the particular Switzerland area also, Austria area also. And over here you have to remember one fact. Over here, the Alps, you have to remember one fact, that the highest peak of Alps is Mount Blanc. Height is near about 4,800 meters, guys. Not important because this is not the highest peak of Europe. This is the highest peak of Alps, guys. Likewise, I have told you the highest peak of Atlas. Atlas mountain. Where was Atlas mountain? Can you remember? In Africa, top region, Morocco, and this particular Algeria region. Highest mountain of Atlas was, I have told you in that particular class, of Tobkal, Mount Tobkal. Africa, just revise if you don't remember, guys. Let us see once again. Jolan Mountains, Scandinavian mountains. Over here, Harz. Over here, Black Forest. Over here, Vosges. Over here, Jura. Over here, Alps. And Alps, mein you have seen one mountain, that is Mont Blanc. Mount Blanc. This is the tallest peak of Alps, near about 4,800 meters. 4,809 something there is, right? Now, one mountain range is covering this area, guys. The boundary between Spain and France. So this mountain range is known as Pyrenees. Pyrenees, or speak the way or the pronunciate the way you want, Pyrenees. And this particular thing you are seeing over here, it is a peninsula type shape. So this peninsula is known as Iberian Peninsula. Like this also it can come. देखो question कैसे आने वाला है? Can you solve it? Let me write down one question. Sorry. Like this question is going to come, guys. Can you solve this question? And आपके पास ऑप्शन ऐसे आएगा, only one pair correct, only two pair correct, only three pair correct, all pair are correct. अब बताओ. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to answer if you can answer, guys. See, in this particular part, I have not taught you Kam Chatka, right? And UPSC will also give you like that one type of peninsula you will never heard of. You will be able to, like, you have to take a risk because UPSC wants you to take a risk. So आपने 3 options सुने होंगे because we are studying in that way. But the last option or one of the option you will not be able to recognize. तो आपको वहां पर अपना that particular nature, intuitive nature दिखाना पड़ेगा, right? So Iberian, you have understood it in Europe, right? Baja Peninsula, you have understood it is also known as California Peninsula, California, and you have seen it in North America, not in Africa. अफ्रीका में आपने सुएज पेनिनसुला, सिनाई पेनिनसुला देखा था, सिनाई. अंडरस्टैंडिंग दिस एक्सरसाइज आई एम डूइंग इट फॉर यू गाइज, राइट? जब आपकी ये नॉलेज स्ट्रॉन्ग है तो एनी टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन यू कैन सॉल्व. Yucatan, I have told you, in not in South America but in North America. So ये भी गलत है, ये भी गलत है. Kamchatka Peninsula not in North America, but you will understand it in Asia. ये भी गलत है. Only one pair correct. आप बाजा को, most of the students would have eliminated this baja, Yucatan. So these two you have must have basically cancelled out, but you must have remained with this particular option. Then only 1 and 2. Then you have to take the risk, right? See another mountain range, guys, over here. Very important, very important. This mountain range in Italy. This is the country you can recognize. Apennines, guys. Apennines. Apennines is different. Pyrenees. And this is Apennines. These two are different, right? Pyrenees were over here. Apennines is in Italy. Right now over here you will find one particular mountain, dormant mountain peak, dormant volcano. Dormant volcano example कौन सा दोगे आप? Dormant volcano में you will give the example of Mount Vesuvius. Yes guys, and this is Vesuvius की एक बार spelling check करना. And this is a dormant volcanic peak of Italy. One active volcanic peak of Italy is in this island, and this island you know it is of Italy only, and this is Sicily. And over here you will find Mount Etna. One more active peak you will find, ये छोटा सा आपको डॉट दिख रहा है, this is also one island. You can call it Lipari Island. And on this Lipari Island you will find one peak, that is a Mount Stromboli. Very important, guys. This Mount Stromboli is also known as Lighthouse of Mediterranean Sea. Lighthouse of Mediterranean Sea, guys. Lighthouse of Mediterranean Sea. This Mount Stromboli, present in Lipari Island, nearby this Sicily Island. Lipari Island is also a part of Italy. Understanding? So in Italy, what we have seen, let me show you the map of Italy only. See over here, can you see this APENNI? Up exact, they will not ask you कौन कौन सी जगह से pass हो रहा है. You just try to understand. This is Apennines over here. Vesuvius, can you see Vesuvius over here? Near Naples, so Mount Vesuvius you will remember. Do you remember this Stromboli? And Stromboli is in the Lipari Island, guys. Do you remember this Sicily? And over here Mount Etna you will recognize. So how many things you are getting to know? Politically you know this Turin, Milan, Venice. You know this Rome, Naples, Vatican City, San Marino. These are different countries, right? I hope you remember. And now you have added these features of mountains, Rome, this particular Mount Vesuvius, Stromboli, Etna. Later on you will be adding this rivers also. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, guys, right? I'll be adding it. Don't worry. But you just see them. Let me zoom it. Also in your map, see the Mount Vesuvius, Apennines, Mount Etna, Stromboli. Remember it. I'll ask you again. Now I want you to focus at Greece. Can you spot Greece? Greece mein you will find these mountain ranges over here. Those are known as Pindus Mountains. Great. Over here in this region of Bosnia, Herzegovina and Croatia, you will find Dinaric Alps. Denali mountain is different again. Denali is different. Denali is nothing but a mount. What is that? McKinley, guys. McKinley. This was of the tallest peak of North America, right? But this is Dinaric Alps over here. This is different. Dinaric Rick. That was Denali. Confusion hoti hai, that's why I'm focusing upon, guys. I know where you will get confused, right? That's why I'm telling you straightforwardly. Pindus Dinaric Alp. Over here you will find Balkan mountains. This is known as Balkan mountain ranges. Not very important, but over here you will find this because this is already a Balkan Peninsula region. Now, have I told you the tallest peak of Europe? No, right? You don't know the answer of this yet. You know the answer of tallest peak of Alps. You know the answer of this. That is Mont Blanc over here. You know the answer of tallest peak of Atlas. That is Tobgal in Africa continent. But now the answer of tallest peak of Europe is Mount Elbrus, guys. And where you will find this particular peak? In the Caucasus Mountains. Over here, this is Caucasus Mountains, I have told you. And over here, you will find this peak, guys. Mount Elbrus. The height will be around nearby 4642. You can say 5600 meter approximately. And you know that, okay, this is 5600 meters. Now again, comparison of the tallest peak of all the continents, guys. Not all the continents, but the continents which we have seen. North America, tallest continent, can you write? South America, tallest mountain peak, can you write? Africa, can you write? This particular Europe was also added. As we will move forward in Asia, Australia, we will be adding it. So over here, North America, you will say, sir, Denali. And Denali was near about 6,000 meters. Initial 6,000 it was in. South America, you know, Aconcagua. And you will say, sir, it was around 6,800 or 6,900, you will say, meters. Africa, you have got that particular Kilimanjaro. Sorry guys, it happened by mistake. So Denali, I have 1, 2 is that particular Aconcagua. Third one was this particular Kilimanjaro. And fourth one is your Elbrus. Now I want you to, like, chronologically height wise set it from lower to high. So how will you, let me give you the option also. Let me frame the options. That this is DAKE, or let me give you like this, EDAK, or let me give you this EDKA, और ये छोड़ो, इन तीनों में से बता दो. So Denali height, you must be remembering about, I have told you it was around 6,000 meters. That means it was initially 6,100 meters around, right? Aconcagua, I have told you that 6,800 meter around or 6,900 meter around, because it was touching 7,000. Kilimanjaro, I have told you that it was around 5,800 meters, guys. Elbrus, I have told you, the guys, this is 5,600 meter approximately. So this is Elbrus, then your Kilimanjaro will come, and there is no option like this. So the right option is E, then K, then Kilimanjaro, and then your Denali will come, and then A will come. That is Aconcagua. I hope you are understanding, guys. I am framing these questions in front of you only, right? So remember like this. Later on, Mount Everest will kill all. Mount Everest सबसे ऊपर रहेगा हमारा एशिया में, 8,000, 82,000 something around. ये तो ये फर्क बस इनके आपको ध्यान में रखना. What happens? People don't understand that where you have to focus. You are understanding, you are seeing the mountain ranges of every peak of every continent. Ultimately, you are not going to remember the important one also, and the least important one also you are not going to remember. So I am focusing just upon the important things, guys, right? I hope you will appreciate this. So let us move ahead. And before moving ahead, can we like just sum up what all we have seen? Can you write down this Jolan, Scandinavian, Harz, these two over here, Black Forest and Vosges, Pyrenees. This is your particular peninsula, Iberian Peninsula. This is your basically Balkan Peninsula, but Pindus Mountain. Over here, this is Dinaric Alps. Over here, this is your Apennine Range, Mount Vesuvius, Mount Stromboli, Mount Etna. This is your Jura. This is your Alps. Alps mein highest peak, Mount Blanc. So are you not having the hold over this particular area, guys? Now are you understanding? Just a rough map I am trying to draw, guys. Right? You just try to understand over here. Like this also, you can also make this particular map, guys. Okay. This is just a rough map I am trying to draw. And this over here you will find like this. Understanding or not, this is the world map you can also create. Now can you tell me Aconcagua, Ojas del Salado, Cotopaxi, Chimborazo, over here Mount McKinley, over here Mount Logan. Can you tell me about this Jura, Alps, this particular Harz mountain, Italy mein aapne Apennines, over here this is Pyrenees, over here Elbrus and this chain Vesuvius, Alps, oh sorry, this is Ural Mountains. Understanding or not, guys? Jolan Mountains. A rough structure, a rough map. Over here, Kilimanjaro, Kenya. Do you remember this particular atlas over here? Do you remember over here what we have seen? Two mountain ranges. Tibesti, Haggard, right? And in the Drakensberg over here. Like this, you are making, I am just telling you some of them which we have revised, which we have seen till now. Like this also, you can also make it, guys, right? You have seen this particular area of Tropic of Cancer, of Tropic of Capricorn. We'll be making it in the last revision lecture के लिए छोड़ो, अभी तो हमारा एशिया रहता है एक मेजर, right? Europe is almost done. One part is remaining now, that is rivers. Very easy now. When you are politically strong, rivers, mountains बहुत ही easy हो जाएंगे आपके लिए. One major river now I am starting from, like the major rivers I am telling you. Or before going to that, let us just see mountain. I have added one range map of mountain ranges. See this particular part, guys. This is Jolan, Ural, Caucasus. This is Balkans, Dinaric Alps, Apennines, Alps. Ardennes you can understand. If you want to leave. Otherwise you can understand that over here you have understood Harz mountains, Jura, some more mountains we have seen, right? So Pyrenees जो हमने पढ़ा है वो तो ठीक है. These are European plain areas. These are Carpathian. एक बार Carpathian देखो कहाँ पर पड़ रहा है. ये automatically you are understanding Carpathian mountain ranges is in this particular region of, this is Moldova, this is Romania. So in this particular region Carpathian is coming. Whatever I have told you, that is base. If you want to increase one step ahead, take Carpathian also. Otherwise ignore, right? In this particular map also you will see Apennines, Dinaricals, Balkans, Carpathian like this. Okay, include this Carpathian also. Ural, Caucasus. Caucasus is between Black Sea and this Caspian Sea. You know about all these seas over here. Pyrenees, Meseta, Massif Central over here. Massif Central where you will find? In the France region. Meseta in Spain. Over here Jolan Mountains. And this is your North Plain area. Understanding, guys. Now we will understand rivers. A lot of mountains we have seen. More than enough. Rivers, first of all, can you identify this petal of the rose? Which country is this? Over here you will find one country flowing, that is Vistula. As it is, remember guys, Poland में आपको एक river मिलेगी Vistula. Now this particular border, this is Germany and Poland border, you will find another river, that is Oder. Vistula, Oder. Then you will find one river over here, that is Elbe in Germany, guys, Elbe river. And one more river in Germany only, that is Weser. Weser river. So Weser, Elbe, Vistula, Oder. These are the rivers of Poland and Germany till now. Again, Vistula, this border, particularly you will say Vistula, Oder, Elbe, and this particular over here, Weser. So Weser, Elbe. Now what you have to see? You have to see that this Vistula is flowing into this particular sea, Baltic. This particular Oder is flowing into Baltic Sea. So if someone will say Mediterranean, no. North, no. But what about this Elbe and this Weser? They are flowing in North Sea. Understanding, this is North Sea over here. And question like this, I have shown you that these are coming in the examination. They will not ask you the country through which it is flowing, or they will draining out in which particular seas, guys. So 4 rivers till now you have seen. Take 4 rivers you have seen. Now you have to see this Alps. Now Alps, one particular river will be originating like this and draining like this, guy, in the North Sea. This particular river is Rhine river. The busiest, like for commercial purpose, it is being utilized a lot in this particular Germany region, guys, right? Most of the part you will see in Germany, Rhine. Similarly sounded like Seine river or Seine river. You can pronunciate it the way you want. Seine river. एक बार spelling check कर लेना अपनी atlas से. Seine river. Either SIENE or SEINE. ठीक है, ये सीन आपको यहाँ पर कौन सी कंट्री है? स्पेन में मिलेगी. अंडरस्टैंडिंग, एटलीस्ट 5 रिवर्स वी हैव सीन. लेट मी शो यू इन द मैप. दिस इज जर्मनी मैप. जर्मनी में आपको क्या दिख रहा है? ये ऑर्डर दिख रहा है. ऑर्डर बॉर्डर में था. पोलैंड में विस्तुला था. ठीक है, एल्बे को इतना लंबा नहीं देखना, बस आप ये समझो एल्बे इज रिटन ओवर हियर एंड दिस इज द एल्बे व्हिच इज फ्लोइंग. वीजर रिवर ओवर हियर. वीजर, WESER. This is Oder. This is Elbe. One very important river over here you can see, Rhine, and it is flowing like this guys over here, North Sea में जा रहा है. Originate यहाँ से देखो, यहाँ से कहीं हो रहा है, Alps से, दिस पर्टिकुलर एरिया स्विट्जरलैंड से कहीं ओरिजिनेट हो रहा है. फिर ये ब्लैक फॉरेस्ट और दिस पर्टिकुलर माउंटेन, मैंने वॉसजेस बताया था आपको, यहाँ से बीच से रिफ्ट वैली रिवर भी बोलते हैं, बिकॉज दिस इज द रिफ्ट क्रिएटेड बिटवीन दिस बाय ब्लैक फॉरेस्ट माउंटेन्स एंड दिस पर्टिकुलर वॉसजेस माउंटेन. बिटवीन दिस रिवर इज फ्लोइंग. Important river valley, very important, Rhine river valley you will see over here guys. Understanding? So you have seen Vistula, Oder, Elbe, Weiser, Rhine, and you're in the scene in your France. France में few rivers you have to see more. Scene you have seen. Loire one river is flowing into this Bay of Biscay guys. This one. And one Rhone. Rhine is different. Rhone is different. So these three rivers are of France. Seine, Loire, and Rhone guys. ठीक है? Over here you will remember the group of 5 and these 3 river right now. Just see this. So this particular can you write? This particular can you write? This particular river can you write? Rhone. This particular is Loire and this particular is Seine. ये आपकी गई Rhine. ये आपकी गई वीजर, एल्बे, ऑर्डर. ऑर्डर से तो आपको याद रहेगा, इट इज अ बाउंड्री बेसिकली एट विस्तुला. नाउ यू कम टू दिस पर्टिकुलर रिवर ओवर हियर एंड दिस पर्टिकुलर रिवर फ्लोइंग इन दिस डायरेक्शन टू दिस अटलांटिक ओशन. दिस इज योर टॉगस रिवर. स्पेन से गुजरते हुए पोर्टुगल में टॉगस रिवर. टॉगस आइडेंटिफाई इन योर एटलस आल्सो. कैन यू मार्क दिस पर्टिकुलर रिवर्स गाइस? Can you mark the mountain ranges also which we have seen over here? Can you mark these out? Can you mark these out? Try to do it. We have already discussed it, right? Pause the video and then try to do. Also, now one more particular rivers in this particular Italy, guys, and this is your Po river. It is also known as Ganga of Italy. That is Po river. One is another river is Tiber in Italy only. Tiber river. Tagus is over here. And यहाँ पर आप एक माउंटेन रेंजेस और देखोगे जिसको बोलते हैं हम कैंटाब्रियन माउंटेन. कैंटाब्रियन माउंटेन रेंजेस इन स्पेन. यहां से आपकी एक रिवर निकलती है, इसको बोलते हैं हम एब्रो रिवर. तो एब्रो अलग है, एल्बे अलग है. एल्बे तो इधर देखी थी, एल्बे, वीजर, ऑर्डर, विस्तुला एंड राइन. यहाँ स्पेन में फ्रांस में अलग रिवर्स देखी थी, लेकिन एक और रिवर ऐड करो, एब्रो रिवर, फ्लोइंग फ्रॉम कैंटेब्रियन माउंटेन फ्रॉम हियर टू मेडिटेरियन. तो कैन यू लिस्ट डाउन कितनी हमने मेडिटेरियन सी में जाते हुए देखा, कितने बाल्टिक में, हाउ मेनी नॉर्थ सी, हाउ मेनी इन अटलांटिक? कैन यू टेल मी? तिबेर रिवर को भी इंक्लूड करना है, देन ओनली यू विल बी एबल टू डू. Last revision of rivers guys. Vistula, Oder, Elbe. This over here is Weser, Rhine, Seine, Loire, Rhone. This is Cantabrian mountains flowing over here. This particular river is Elbro, Tagus, Tiber, Po is flowing into this Adriatic Sea. ये आपने फर्क देखा ये Adriatic में. अब आपको पता है Adriatic है, you know this particular Tyrrhenian Sea. So if they will give you Tyrrhenian, that is also right. If directly they will give you Mediterranean, that is also right. Right? Understanding? I hope you are all understanding. This particular sea is Alboran, or not Alboran guys, but of this island Balearic Sea. Now this is not all. From this black forest of Germany, one river is emerging, and that is one of the longest river of Europe, but not the longest guys. And over here, it will not flow like this, but it will flow from these countries only, and it will flow from here to over here, and that is Danube river guys. It is basically flowing from 10 countries. Not important. Don't try to understand which all countries it is flowing through, but understand that this is the river from here to here. It is basically Danube river, and it is going to this Black Sea. Understanding? ब्लैक सी में और कौन कौन सी रिवर जाती है, लेट मी शो यू, सी दिस पर्टिकुलर मैप गाइस. अभी यू विल रियलाइज दैट मोस्ट ऑफ द रिवर्स यू नो. विस्तुला, डू यू नो? यस. ऑर्डर, यस. एल्बे, यस. Rhine, yes. Seine, Loire, Rhone. If you want to remember Garonne also, you can remember Garonne. Albro, yes. Tagus, you have remembered. बाकी छोड़ो आप. वो तिबेर हो गया. Danube को देखो कहाँ से स्टार्ट हो रही है, कैसे जा रही है. ब्लैक सी में एक और सारी जो रिवर्स होंगी ब्लैक सी में जो कनेक्ट हो रही हैं, आप देखो ये भी ये बेसिकली सी ऑफ अजोव में डॉन जा रही है, सारे डी से हैं. दिस पर्टिकुलर इज माल्डोवा, यूक्रेन. अब यूक्रेन में नाइपर भी जा रही है, डिनाइपर और नाइपर, डिनिस्टर और नीस्टर, टी साइलेंट होता है वैसे, ठीक है. तो ये यूक्रेन में जा रही है. डायन्यूब यू विल बी सीइंग ओवर हियर, दिस इज योर रोमानिया एंड बॉर्डर बिटवीन बुल्गारिया, बिकॉज नाउ यू नो द कंट्रीज. वोल्गा इज द लॉन्गेस्ट रिवर ऑफ यूरोप, not of world longest river is Nile, longest river of Europe is Volga river. Volga. Volta lake is different. Can you tell me Volta lake where it was? पहले continent बता दो, फिर country बता दो. If you can remember, good. Otherwise, go in my Africa continent physical features video. This is your Caspian Sea. So Volga is going to the Caspian Sea, and Volga is flowing basically in the European Russia, guys. Let me show you the European Russia. Actually, I was thinking that Russia I'll teach you in Asia, but European Russia you can see. This is your Russia whole. Ural mountains can you see? तो आपका ये बाउंड्री बन गया है. बाकी ये एशिया में पड़ेंगे पूरा. But this is the densely populated area because European plain is this. Moscow is the capital you will find over here. Nearby Ukraine you are seeing, conflict you are seeing. Ukraine is also responsible for economically, it is very important region for wheat development, guys. Wheat production. आपने देखा है कैसे इसकी वजह से वीट के रेट भी बढ़ गए थे इन इंडिया इकोनॉमिकली, राइट. सो यूक्रेन यू आर सीइंग ओवर हियर. यूक्रेन से यू आर सीइंग नीस्टर, डॉन, नाइपर इज फ्लोइंग, नाइपर, नीस्टर. डॉन तो यहाँ से फ्लो नहीं करता. डॉन यू नो दिस इज कमिंग योर, दिस इज योर वोल्गा रिवर बेसिकली. यहीं से मैंने आपको डॉन भी दिखाया था. ओवर हियर मैंने आपको यहाँ से कहीं आपको डेन्यूब रिवर भी दिखाई थी, राइट. सो वोल्गा यू हैव टू रिमेंबर, दिस इज वोल्गा. Other region which you have to know of Russia is Rostov, Kazan वगैरह तो it is not important, but try to say. Saint Petersburg is one port over here. Saint Petersburg, where it is? It is in the European Russia. Saint Petersburg, right over here, and this is your Baltic Sea. Right, understanding? Let me show you this particular map, guys. Moscow, Saint Petersburg. ठीक है, ये आपका रशिया से कनेक्टेड है, तो भूलना मत दैट बाल्टिक सी. और ये वाला जो रीजन मैंने बताया था फिनलैंड वाला, गल्फ ऑफ फिनलैंड, गल्फ ऑफ रिगा, बोथनिया, दिस इज बाल्टिक सी, यहाँ पर है. रशिया का आई हैव टोल्ड यू दैट दिस पार्ट इज आल्सो इन रशिया, जो कि आपका इससे कनेक्टेड था, बताया था ना मैंने आपको. लिथुआनिया, लाटविया, लाटविया और लिथुआनिया से जो कनेक्टेड है. दिस इज योर कलिनग्राड ओवर हियर गाइस. रोस्टोव ऑन डॉन, ये भी ध्यान में रखना है. वोल्वोग्राड, सोची इज दिस पर्टिकुलर पार्ट विच इज कनेक्टिंग टू द एशिया, दिस पर्टिकुलर जो हम एशिया में देखने वाले. दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट मैप. ये चीज, ये रोस्टोव डॉन, सोची, ये प्लेसेस याद होने चाहिए. डायरेक्ट आई हैव टोल्ड यू सोची आएगा और ये जापान के साथ मिला देंगे आपको. सोचते रह जाना फिर सोची, समझ रहे हो. ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड. सो सी द रिवर्स गाइस. Forget these about, but once you just, if you want to take any river from here, you will take Yunaga. Otherwise, don't take, guys. Already we have a lot of rivers like Vistula, Oder, Elbe, Rhine, Seine, Loire, Rhone. Garonne को मत छोड़ो, ये भी पकड़ो. Ebro, Tagus, and this particular area, Port, Tiber, Danube, Dniester, Dnieper, Don, Volga. Don is also flowing in Western Europe. So आप इसको Western Europe नहीं, this particular European Russia. Don and Volga. There is a news that there is basically channel they are creating to link these particular two rivers, right? River linking projects is also going in Ken Betwa, just like in India it is going between Ken Betwa, it is also going in Russia also, right? So this much you just try to remember, guys. Now there is time to understand some grasslands. Okay, whatever grasslands you will find in Europe, that will be temperate or tropical. Obviously that will be temperate, guys, right? Not tropical, because this is not the region of tropical. So over here in Hungary, can you spot Hungary? One lake, one type of vegetation you will, one type of grasslands you will find over here, and those are known as pushtas. Can you see this particular part of Ukraine, of this particular area? Over here you will find steppes. These are the temperate grasslands, guys. I hope you remember about prairies, pampas, katangas, serados, kampas. I hope you remember all this also. So this is all in this particular physical feature, guys. So over here we are completing Europe. Basically, we have tried to see the political features first. We know the fixed boundaries. Countries like, can you tell me Andorra and all landlocked countries, can you tell me basically? See, now try to understand more from the atlas. Whatever we have studied, that is fixed in your mind. Just go 5% plus minus you can do. That means you can understand plus 5% more, so that you can complete this whole world geography. And how you will do it? By solving test series and all. Whatever you are finding in test series, if you can solve it, that's great. I am telling you that 95% of the question you can solve, but 5% scope is always there. So 5% you will enrich yourself from test series, guys, right? But I am trying my best to do it. Second particular political features was the places in news, basically. Places in news, guys. This is also being done. Over here, I have told you about the seas surrounding this particular Europe. Straits. You can say it is in physical feature. Physical feature में आपका ये आ जाता है वैसे तो seas वगैरह, strait वगैरह. But surrounding Europe, guys. Over here, then we have seen mountains. Important one. We have seen different rivers. Certain we have seen over here grasslands in the form of steppes. ठीक है, एक करंट बचते हैं. करंट मैं आपको एक ही साथ पढ़ा दूंगा. A lot of students are saying also that do a session on currents. तो current में आपको मैं 2 घंटे के अंदर every current will be on your tips. If I am telling you, if I am saying any current, right, that Benguin current, Canary currents, all will be in your tips, guys. Then cumulatively you will be a stronghold on world geography. Simultaneously आप IR कर लोगे ना, international relations. आपको कोई नहीं रोक सकता वर्ल्ड अफेयर्स में, राइट? वर्ल्ड अफेयर्स इंक्लूड्स फ्रॉम पॉलिटिकल एंगल, इकोनॉमिक एंगल एंड फ्रॉम दिस ज्योग्राफिकल एंगल टू, राइट? So this is all for Africa, this is all for Europe, guys. We will be starting next continent in this particular series of world geography. Thank you so much if you are till now with me in this point. If you are till now, like still with me, thank you so much for your patience. Take care, guys. I'll meet you in the next session.